The Roz and Mocha Show. KiSS 92.5.
Michael C. Hall, it is a pleasure to see you. How are you?
I'm well.
You're looking good.
Thank you.
Did you have so much fun doing this movie? Because I have to tell you, I truly loved it.
Oh, good. I'm glad. I really did. Yeah, we made it in a very limited amount of time for a limited amount of money, but we had an amazing group of actors and a director who had a real infectious energy and tenacity and vision for the piece. And it was nice to be reminded just how little you need if you have those essential things. And it was a blast.
You know, I mean, with the amount of stuff that probably comes across your desk, scripts and stuff, how do you decide what you're going to do? What's the process for you?
I don't know. I think I tend to be attracted to pieces that are actor-driven, that require actors bringing, something substantial to the table, and everybody did in this case. I think in the case of David Cameron, it was an assignment to maybe sympathize or humanize a character who has otherwise been portrayed as a predator or monstrous in some way, and that was an exciting challenge. And the fact that it operates in some sort of morally gray area was appealing. But
were you always a fan of this story? Were you always like?
I was aware of this story,
right?
And really amazed that it hadn't been more widely told. So along with the general fascination with the beats and period of investigation that most young men go through, probably in their 20s, I was aware of this specific story and was really excited when I read the script that it was being told and that it was so well told and carefully told.
Let's talk about the cast for a minute. I mean, such a cool cast because everybody's from sort of different areas. They've all done really cool different things. And I mean, I was just with some other cast. They love you and they're fans of you. I mean, such a cool cast where you have Dexter, Harry Potter, and all that all together in one great movie.
Right. It was amazing. I mean, I think John did a great job bringing everybody together and galvanizing us and getting us enthusiastic about the piece. Not that we weren't inherently just for having read it, but it was a real great sense of alchemy. I mean,
you're using all these awesome words.
Well, I'm inspired by the subject matter,
right?
But, I think Daniel is such a true talent, but also remarkably professional and self-possessed, given his funny and has a great sense of energy. But given the degree of his success and how early it came, it's all the more sort of commendable that he remains so grounded and professional. And the same goes for Dane and Ben and Jack, all of whom have a great work ethic. And we were all there collectively in service of the truth that we were trying to find and convey, and that is all you really could hope for.
Michael C. Hall, can I ask you a couple quick Dexter questions?
Sure,
Is that allowed? Am I allowed to do that?
Yes.
After 8 years of being one of the most iconic people on television, what are you going to miss most of playing Dexter?
I'll probably miss his decisiveness. He was a guy that, in spite of seemingly insurmountable stress, always was able to move forward and make a choice. And even if it was sort of, best of a worst case situation, I'll probably miss that. I'll miss the family of actors and the crew, and we really became a pretty cohesive unit, home away from home. I'll miss that.
It's family.
Yeah.
Now, I mean, you killed a lot of bad guys, like baddies on this show. Is there one that you enjoyed killing the most?
Well, the Trinity Killer was probably the most formidable adversary Dexter ever had, and the most sort of embroidered kill scene we ever did, with a train set and everything, so that was fun. And, I always go back to Little Chino, just because he was so big.
When you're getting into acting and you're doing the Michael C. Hall, how do you decide I'm going to leave the C in there? Why not Michael Hall? Was it?
I couldn't be Michael Hall. That name was taken. There's somebody.
Is there a lawsuit?
Screen Actors Guild, who already lays claim to that name without an initial, or so I had to do something, and I didn't want to completely change my name, so I just put in my middle initial. Carlisle is my middle name. So
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I guess I could have Wikipedia'd it, but I didn't.
yeah, well, yeah, maybe I don't even know if it's on there.
Oh wow, exclusive.
You could log in
And change it for
add
you.
it to the Wikipedia page. If you
So
want.
let's end on this, because this movie honestly was incredible. Kill Your Darlings. Why should people go and check this out? I really want to get bums in those seats.
Right. Well, I think the story in and of itself is compelling, even if it didn't center around these future icons of the Beat generation. But the fact that it does that and introduces you to these men before they became the icons that they would one day become is a part of the appeal. And it's a coming-of-age story. It's a story about love. It's a story about obsession. It's a story about the aspiration towards creativity. It's about a lot of things, so I think it'll appeal to a pretty wide range of people.
Well, congratulations. You nailed it. It was just perfect. I
Thank you,
enjoyed
thank
it. I
you,
really
thank
did. And I'm honestly a big fan, so it's a great honor
Thanks.
to meet you again.
Oh,
Thank
great.
you very much.
The Roz and Mocha Show. KiSS 92.5.